Welcome, Libra. This is Regina Pacific Tarot, and I'm getting ready to do a new moon in Aquarius, February 1st, 2022 reading. I've already laid out the past, present, and immediate future, and I'm going to get started with an overall energy card for you. If you enjoy this reading and find it useful, please like and subscribe to my channel, and thank you to all of you who have done so. And so, Libra, the Ten of Wands is indicating your phenomenal efforts to meet your responsibilities and obligations. I must say, Libra, with Venus still retrograding, your ruler, you are thoroughly pushed to your limit. You are exhausted, and there is just a lot going on for you. There are a lot of opportunities, a lot of new directions, a lot of unfinished business that you are committed to wrapping up and completing. So this is you looking for that relief, which hopefully will soon come. Certainly a step forward as Mercury turns direct on the 3rd of February, giving us an opportunity to apply the many lessons that we've learned over this last 4 months of Venus's retrograde. In the past, you have the Four of Swords, the Freedom card, or the Chariot in other decks, and the Ten of Swords. Okay, so we have a 10 repeated here. So you're definitely at the end of a cycle. You're completing a cycle. You are completing a cycle of responsibilities, but you're also looking to understand how those responsibilities, how those efforts you made were less than successful, did not meet their potential or the expectations of you if they met the expectations of others. In fact, I see you looking very closely at the way in which you are thinking about what you desire, what you want to create, meeting your own needs, and understanding the disappointments from the past as a way of recognizing not only the lessons learned, but the growth that you have made. So you are able to release disappointments, unfulfilled expectations, things that did not work out in the way that you had hoped, so that you can then be free to move forward in a direction, a clear direction of greater desire. And the Freedom card here, the Chariot card and others, is you releasing, as you have released a sense of failure or disappointment, you have made room to pursue more directly your heart's desire, what it is you're connected to. And you have done this by allowing yourself, making room for the lessons learned, the guidance of others, your spirits, your guides, your mentors, your teachers, your collaborators helping to move you forward. In fact, you learning to ask for help. And as you have learned to ask for help, it has released an incredible amount of energy that was spent on trying to understand and analyze the experiences and thoughts of the past. So this is you moving towards that sense of release and relief that you get as you complete this cycle. In the present, we have the Three of Cups, the Seven of Swords, and the Empress card. The Three of Cups and the Empress are sort of octaves of a similar key. This is you preparing to step into your power, desiring to release disappointing experiences and to tap into your resourcefulness, your abundance, your ability to create and build out of what you have, and this incredible ability to love as the motivation, the driving force, giving and receiving as the mode of being more clearly and more authentically yourself. So the Three of Cups is saying not only are you creating an environment where you can share and support others, sharing your intimacies, your vulnerability with others, but that community of support is cause for a celebration. And it assuages this tendency that you still have. As part of learning, we don't just get a lesson and then move on. I don't know if it's human nature or just not the way things work. We are always balancing, moving back and forth, relearning things we haven't learned as completely as we would like, but there is a current tendency for you to be influenced by the negative thoughts or energies, actions of others towards you. There's a sense of second guessing your own wisdom, your own desires, not sure if the actions or the knowledge that you're contributing to the group are the best way forward. And that all comes from a lack of a faith and ability in what it is that you know to be best for you. You are still seeking to release and move towards that greater freedom of expression. Part of that relies on your ability to release the expectations of others, to receive the information that you are able to facilitate in discussion, but you must release what others expect of you and move closer to a confidence and a security in your own ideas, what you know to be true for you. Part of this community that you are constructing for yourself, this guidance that is available to you, and that provides nurturance, is this ability to open up about these vulnerabilities, open up about these insecurities and the self-sabotaging activities that you engage in, these behaviors that throw you off your game, move you away from the direction that you know to be best for you. And this is where you've asked for help and you're not sure that you're always getting the right guidance, the right advice. But with this community of support and nurturance around you, you are able to counter that by sharing your thoughts and your examination of your thoughts, your witnessing of the thoughts that you have within this vulnerable space that you've created for yourself and others. And this is how not only are you being nurtured, but you are learning how to nurture yourself, how to heal yourself through these experiences of activity, behavior, patterns of thought that you are releasing, and ways that you, in exposing that and examining that and working through those feelings, you're learning to take care of yourself. In the immediate future, we have the Five of Swords, the Seven of Pentacles, and the Warrior of Cups, or the Knight of Cups. The Five of Swords is interesting because I see this as you facilitating this conversation, you asking for help, you seeking more information and what it is you do with that information. There's a desire for you to control that information for fear that if you open it up, that you will be undermined or you begin to undermine yourself. However, as you understand and release the need for control of others, you're gaining greater control of yourself as you can entertain these new ideas. And they only facilitate this very practical evaluation that you are doing about the way that you work and what you are working toward. So this is a continuation, really, of the Four of Swords, where you are in retreat, you are in review and reevaluation of the efforts you've made, the thoughts you've built, and the actions that you've taken. And you're looking at your overall direction of effort, the work, the comprehensive work that you are doing, how you're doing it, and the results you're getting. And this is part of the way in which you are nurturing yourself, allowing the information in, seeking the information, asking for help, but being able to discern the value of that help on your own terms. This is a confirmation that you know the path forward for yourself, and that you are able to take the help that you've asked for and provide that and assess that as it supports you within a community that is supportive and leads you on to this new openness of experience. The Warrior or Knight of Cups indicates you being on an emotional quest, an exploration of your emotional experience, the feelings that your experience has generated in such a way that you can unleash your imagination as you reveal your vulnerabilities. You're able to open up to new possibilities that were formerly unimagined. I'm going to clarify the Freedom card. In the past, we have the Eight of Swords, and we have the Two of Pentacles. The Eight of Swords is kind of continuing on this path that you are on of evaluation, of understanding, seeking to understand, applying the truths that you have learned to your situation, and gaining the lessons from disappointments, failures, or information that may be extraneous, intentionally inauthentic for you, not given to you with the intent to help you. The Two of Pentacles is you maintaining the information you receive and the effort that you put out. So this is you learning quickly, kind of learning on your feet, a whole new set of skills, a whole new way of thinking and working, a whole new way that you are applying action to your desires. And as you are asking for help that is moving you rapidly towards your goals, you're having to juggle, do this dance of asking for help, getting new information, and then sifting through that information, discerning its value for you. I'm going to clarify the Empress with the Nine of Staffs and the Seven of Staffs, or Wands. Interesting how sometimes I say staffs or wands, depending on the deck. The Empress indicates that you have built some walls. You have worked really hard with the Ten of Wands here at completing a work or expectation of you, wrapping that up so that you can let it go. However, along the way, you've built up some considerable defenses. You've carved out with great difficulty an area of your own expertise, your space, your zone, and you have been very engaged in defending that. in taking a stand, in standing your ground, and guarding all those who have sought to do you damage, to take you down. And you are indeed damaged by this effort. This has been difficult. But you are learning how and ways in which you can release the need for guardedness, where you can dissolve that sense of defensiveness as you instead apply what you know to be best for you to the practical steps you can take moving forward. I'm going to clarify the Seven of Pentacles in the immediate future with the Sun card and the Queen of Wands. This is showing me that your efforts at sifting through this information and evaluating what assistance that you've asked for is of real use to you, how you can practically be motivated to reach your goals, to continue on your move forward towards your liberation, is through this connection with your authentic self, through this desire to be happy, with this desire to, and recognition that real fulfillment comes from satisfying yourself, from experiencing the joy and pleasure in naturally working with your gifts and talents, with naturally applying this ability to nurture, support, and heal towards yourself and your heart, to revisit, to reconnect with a more innocent self. And that is what you are motivated towards in all of your efforts as you are reassessing and reevaluating the efforts of your work, your business, what and how you produce. The results of that are now motivated by the joy and pleasure of creating, the illumination of your authentic self, who you are, your heart's desire, and how that lifts and illuminates the path for all involved. I'm going to finish this up, Libra, with a botanical inspiration for this new moon in Aquarius of February. And I'm going to pick the Magnolia card. There's a beautiful magnolia tree next door. The key words are nobility and self-esteem. Ernest Hemingway said, "There's nothing noble in being superior to your fellow human. True nobility lies in being superior to your former self." I'm going to leave it there and thank you for your time, your presence. Until next time, Libra, Namaste.